It's time for the RMAC Roundup. This month, we focus on Metro State University, where plenty is going on. The Auraria Event Center had a major makeover, complete with a new floor, new basketball hoops, and new signage, and a video board that was at the Pepsi Center.
We really haven't had our identity in there that we would have really liked and had it feel like, a real basketball arena. So the first thing that was done was the floor was redone, and the stain looks unbelievable. We studied a lot of floors before we did ours. And then Dr. Jordan happened to be over at the Pepsi Center and talking to the guys from Cronky. They were talking about getting a new video board, and Dr. Jordan said, well, what are you doing with the old one?
Joan McDermott has been the director of athletics at Metro State since 1998. One of her dreams is about to come true. As we mentioned in the last segment, the Regency Athletics Complex is under construction, providing a new home for the Metro State baseball, soccer, tennis, and softball teams.
Our poor softball team, they've been on a multi-purpose field with a temporary fence that they have to take up and down every time they have a game. So they'll have a permanent stadium. Both fields, and along with soccer, will be synthetic turf, and they will all be lighted. So we will be able to use this complex, 8 in the morning to as long as we can at night.
Speaking of the softball team, they've got a new coach who's very familiar with the RMAC in Annie Van Wetsinga.
We were able to get her to come back. When she was at mine, she did an incredible job. The last 6-7 years, they've had a great success, and a lot of that was her foundation.
Tennis also has a new coach as Daniel Hangsteffer takes over the program.
So Daniel has, already taken the team, and they did well this fall. In fact, one of our female student athletes won the ITA regional and went on to the nationals.
And that is the RMAC Roundup. Welcome back to the Auraria Event Center, the home of the Metro State women's basketball team. The Roadrunners were picked to finish third in the RMAC this year, but Tanya Have's group having a tough start to the season. In fact, the Roadrunners riding a 3-game losing streak before their RMAC home opener against UCCS. The Mountain Lions were picked to win the conference. A big game early in the season for both UCCS and the Roadrunners. Metro State starts off hot. Elena Velasquez kicks out to Fawn Brady for the deuce. Then Velasquez drives and scores with the left hand. Roadrunners lead 8-0. Velasquez scores 11 in the first half. The Mountain Lions finally get the lid off the basket as Gabby Ramirez sinks the three. Then Abby Kirchhoff, the preseason player of the year, gets the bucket and the foul. We've got a 1-point game at the half with Metro in front. Second half, UCCS goes to Kirchhoff down low. They are up by 4, under 10 to go. Jerry Pickle with the kiss off the glass. Mountain Lions lead 45-43. Then the Roadrunners get going. Amy Nelson scores 13 points. Metro State goes on a 14-0 run. The 3-game losing streak is over as they win 68-56.
Tonight, when it came down to it, we finished, and that's what we haven't been doing lately. So when it came down to it, we finished our shots, we got on the boards, and it turned out good for us.
It's always nice to beat that top-ranked team and just show everybody that we can't be underestimated. Yeah, we've had a couple hard weeks and a couple hard games, but we came out and we learned from them, and people should be aware of that.
We needed to win this game, especially on our home floor. 3-game losing streaks, we haven't seen many of those. We're not used to that. So really, for our confidence, really had to get this win. So it feels really great to get it. Now we just need to build on it.
And senior point guard from Gilbert.
CSU-Pueblo riding a 3-game win streak into the Auraria Event Center. Metro State once again jumps out to an early lead. Jensen for 2. MSU Denver up 8-2. She would score 24 on the night. Then Kaya DeGarmo hits the 3. Roadrunners are up by 11. Back comes Pueblo. Janae Locke hits the 3. The Pack ends the half on a 12-2 run to lead by 5 at the break. Second half, Metro closes the gap to 1. Cassie Lambrecht on the drive. Then Pueblo's defense gets stingy. Katie Neff, one of her school record 6 block shots. And Paige Ram gets the hoop and the harm. She scores 16 on just 7 shot attempts. Pueblo holds Metro to 28% shooting to win 57-50. Coming up next.
I stepped on the scale, and at one point, my coach doesn't know this, but at one point it said 260, and I said, oh my.
The not-so-typical journey of All-American hurdler Darius Reed. You're watching the RMAC Showcase.